What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan Highlights here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Giants game. I'm probably going to do this every time they play a game just because I'm a Giants fan, and, I like to share my thoughts on the internet. But anyway, I have the stats right here on my laptop, and the Giants lose 20-15 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Didn't expect them to win. But, I obviously wanted them to. And they could have easily won this game. First thing I want to say, cut Eric Flowers. Eric Flowers is terrible. He's atrocious. The worst offensive lineup. Anyone on offensive line. Worst NFL player I've ever seen in my life. Cut him now. I don't know how he made the roster from preseason. He is bad. Cut him. He's terrible. Whatever. He cost us the first drive. He cost us on that interception, pick six by Miles Jack. He's bad. He's not that good at all. He's terrible. Anyway, now that I got that out there, Blake Bortles had a huge run. I think 41 yards. I don't think they scored off that. I can't remember. They probably got like a field goal or something. But you can't allow that. They allowed that in the preseason against David Etling at quarterback the Patriots. Giants just can't stop quarterback runs. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Blake Bortles 176 yards, one touchdown, one interception. He didn't play that good. That's why the Giants could have easily won this game. He didn't play that good. Eli Manning 224 yards, no touchdowns, an interception. And the interception being a pick six to Miles Jack. He played okay. That pick six was kind of Eric Flowers' fault, so I don't blame him for that. I don't think that was really his fault at all. But he played decent. He played decent. T.J. Yeldon had 51 yards, and he also had a receiving touchdown. How can they not stop T.J. Yeldon? They didn't do that good stopping the run. Leonard Fournette was burning us in the first two quarters. I think he got a hamstring injury and left in the second quarter. But he was burning the Giants. Yeah, I feel like if Leonard Fournette played the whole game, he would have easily had 100 rushing yards. Easily. Anyway, T.J. Yeldon had played pretty good. Saquon Barkley. This guy's going to be good. Saquon Barkley, 106 rushing yards, basically 6 yards per carry and a touchdown. He had a 68-yard run. And, yeah, he's going to be good. That 68-yard, I think by the time that was happening, it was the fourth quarter. The Giants, they were down, I think, 20-9. That was right after the Miles Jack pick six, and I thought the game was over from there. But Barkley they handed it off to him. He had the 68-yard touchdown run. That was good. Yeah, this Saquon Barkley's good. Nice run by him. He had definitely a nice debut. I think this guy's gonna win Rookie of the Year. Hopefully he does. But Barkley had an excellent debut. Receiving, Keelan Cole, 54 receiving yards, 51 for D.D. Westbrook, and 25 for Austin Jenkins. Austin Jenkins had a touchdown. They took it away from a flag on the field, but they got the touchdown anyway from T.J. Yeldon. The receivers played pretty good. It was kind of sad that Janoris Jenkins and Eli Apple surprisingly played pretty good today. But Janoris Jenkins, he got burned by, I think, D.D. Westbrook in the first quarter for 31 yards. Yeah, I know Janoris Jenkins had that huge interception in the first quarter. He didn't play that good today. He could have had 2 interceptions. He dropped one in the red zone, I think, in the second quarter. Yeah, Janoris Jenkins could have played better. I didn't see much of Landon Collins either. Damon Harrison played pretty good. Receiving for the Giants, Odell, 11 catches for 111 yards for 15 targets. Odell played amazing today. Jalen Ramsey, him versus Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey didn't really stop him. Odell, I think he's back and he's going to be better than ever. I'm not saying comeback player of the year or anything, but he's back. 111 yards. 24 was his 24 yards was his longest play. And yeah. Sterling Shepard, 48 yards. he had a crucial drop in I think the fourth quarter, actually. He had a drop on third down in the fourth quarter, had nothing but green grass ahead of him. And on that 4th and 6 play in the last drive, that was targeted to him. He dropped it. That probably could have been called for pass interference, but that's questionable anyway. It could have been called for pass interference, but it's fine. Saquon Barkley, 22 yards. Evan Ingram, 18 yards. And that's pretty much it for the receiving game. As we go to the defense, we had Calais Campbell had a sack, and Laurenti McCray had a sack. I'm not sure who that is. But Janoris Jenkins, as I said before, had an interception. A half a sack for Kerry Wynn, half a sack for Kareem Martin, and that's pretty much it for the sacks. And the last 54 seconds left in the game. Jaguars punted to the Giants, and I don't know who number 15 is. I don't know if it's Hunter Sharp. I can't really remember. Sorry about that. He dropped it. He muffed the punt. Jags game's over. I don't want to say the Giants would have scored on that drive. It's definitely a possibility, but you can't drop that pass. He didn't muff a pass that whole game till then. I mean, you can't do that. That's like, you can't do that. I think honestly, those two plays, Eric Flowers and that play at the end, cost the Giants the game. Giants could have easily won this game if it weren't for Eric Flowers, and I don't know if it was Hunter Sharp. I should probably look at that. Was it? No. Kicking. I think it was Kalen Clay. Kalen Clay dropped the pass, dropped the punt return, and that was pretty much the game. You can't do that. You just choked. But, it's fine. Next week, Giants play Cowboys in Dallas. Sunday Night Football. Could be watching that game. Probably make a review on that too. Giants could definitely win that game. I think that's a winnable game for the Giants. Cowboys are kind of overrated. My opinion. But my opinion only. And, I think that's going to do it for the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week with the New York Giants review. And peace. Bye.